So Lori and I just finished our tour of the Apopo Hero Rat deal, where they use rats to uncover landmines. What an amazing place. I took some really cool pictures, and Lori actually got to hold one. So I'll put them up as I include them in this video. Highly worth it. Really, really, really neat way to spend an hour. It was just a little over an hour long and worth every penny. Totally enjoyed it. So the next stop after our rat experience is the Cambodian War Museum, which is nothing what I expected. But it's cool. So we're gonna wander around here and see authentic stuff that was used in the many, many wars that were fought in this area. So I'm not gonna shoot a 2-hour video here of everything that's going on, but I do wanna just kind of point out a couple of big things that I saw, which is this big Army personnel helicopter. And we're gonna have to check my airplane remembrance from my late uncle, who was an airplane guy who taught me all about airplanes, so I can identify this one for you. So I'm going to guess, I thought originally from the other side of the fence it was an F-86 Sabre, but I'm going to say this is a MiG. I'm going to go up a little closer and see if there's any signage. But I think it's a MiG. It doesn't look like an F-86 Sabre. It's got stuff that just doesn't look like an F-86. I think it's a MiG, maybe a 29. Any of you out there know what maybe this is? Maybe shoot a comment in the comments. Evening, guys. So this is the wrap up to our day's festivities. So Lori and I got up and walked pretty close to 5 kilometers, I guess, to Apopo, which was the Hero Rat attraction / training center, which you'll see, well, you've already seen because this is the trailing end of my video. So, and it was really cool. And then we took a tuk-tuk over to the War Museum, and I took a bunch of pictures there, which I've only sent you a few of the pictures. But I think why I wanted to close that one up was a lot of the stuff I looked at there was destroyed as late as 1998. So, I mean, my kids were there alive at that point. You know, Ronnie would have been 8 years old, and you know, Derek was 4 or 5 years old. So this stuff all happened in my lifetime, which is, I think my takeaway from that was all of this happened so recent. The chances of it happening again seem all too real. with all the unrest there is in the world and the the fake news that we all watch, some of us, most of us, and all these conflicts in the world. Kind of just had to reflect back on what's happened to this country, because this country has rebounded from all this war and all this anguish for so many decades. And yet, of all three countries that Lori and I have been in, they're the friendliest, they're the nicest, and it's the cheapest country in Southeast Asia so far, by far. So I commend the Cambodian people for their resilience, their willingness to improve from pretty harsh conditions for so long. I'm pretty proud of this country. I've only been here, a week and a bit. But this is the country that I will return to over Vietnam for sure. And probably over Thailand also. I think that I would return and spend some more of my money in this country because they really deserve it. So that's me signing off from today's festivities, and stay tuned for what tomorrow brings, because tomorrow at 4:30 in the morning we are getting picked up to go up to Angkor Wat and Angkor Thom. So I'll have some pretty amazing stories to tell you from that. So now, see you tomorrow.